point CSU. Jack Davidson, set by Sanders, spiked by Stephen, inbounds, point CSU. Hits over, dug by TCU, set by Horio, spiked over by Hudson, off the block, down, point CSU. Really set by Horio, spiked over by Hester, now off the block, down, point CSU.
What an absolutely
twist on that one. She hits the ball over. This goes inbounds, ace, CSU gets another point. This lands about a kill as well. Back to serve now is Kristen Hester, hits it over, dug by Clancy, set by Sanders, spiked by Florida, punches over, good dig by Hemming, set by Sanders, straight down, point CSU.
That was a really
spiked over by Hudson, good dig by Clancy, set by Sanders, just a Jack Davidson pounds it off the net, down for point CSU. Sanders up by 4 points. Over, dug by Davidson, set by Sanders, spiked by Mitch, off the net, down, point CSU, hit in the air by Rain, spiked over by Hester, down, off the block, down, point CSU. TCU, dug by him, set by Sanders, spiked by Davidson, off the block, out of bounds, point CSU. Set by Horio, spiked over by Hester, off the block, off of Rains, out of bounds, point CSU. Set by Horio. Spiked over by Rains, blocked by Megan Floyd, point CSU. Set by Sanders, spiked by Mitch, off the block, out of bounds, point CSU. Set by Sanders, spiked by Stephen, straight down for a point for CSU. Blocked now to Sanders, to Jack Davidson, straight down, point CSU. Set by Sanders, spiked by Floyd, down, point CSU.
Evan Sanders
sort of Hudson, spiked by Hester, Jackie Davidson with a diving save. Megan Floyd just hits it, spiked over by Hudson. Daniel Mitch with a block. Point CSU. Good thing by Henry. Set by Sanders, spiked by Mitch, down. Point CSU. Great kill by Dick. Set by Sanders, spiked by Jackie Davidson, off the block, out of bounds. Point CSU. Set by Sanders, spiked by Mitch, off the block, out of bounds. Point CSU. Great kill by Daniel. This is a free ball in net. Sanders spikes it down. Point CSU. Spike this time by Hester, again blocked by Mitch, point CSU. Dug by TCU, set by Hoyer, spiked over by Hester, blocked by Mitch, straight. Spiked over by Hester, off the block, down, point CSU. Spiked by Davidson, this goes off of TCU out of bounds, point. Sia back to service, Hudson hits over, dug by TCU. Set by Sanders, spiked by Floyd, off of Audrey Hemmings now. Back to serve, off the net, dug by him, set by Sanders, spiked by Page, down for a point CSU. Great kill by great dig by the other Hester, set by Horio, spiked by Rains, blocked by CSU, point. Spiked by Rains, off the block, TCU can't recover, point CSU. Set by Clancy, spiked by Davidson, off the block, off of Rains, down for a point CSU. Dives for it, gets it. Sanders sets it now to Jack Davidson, who punches it down, point CSU.
block there.
Irene Hester, now back to serve, hits over, dug by Davidson, set by Davidson, set by Sanders, spiked by Mitch, off the block, off of Irene Hester, out of bounds, set by Hoyer, gets spiked over by Hudson, great dig by Jack Davidson, set by Sanders, straight up, over the back line, in for a point, CS. Struggle mentally, playing a ranked team, this season, dug by Clancy, set by Sanders, spiked by Stephen, down, point CSU. What a spike by Sundstrom. This was off Sanders, punch up in the air. Mitch is hit by Hudson. Spiked by Sundstrom. This is blocked by Page. Down point CSU. Set by Sanders. Spiked by Mitch. Off the block out of bounds. Spiked by Hudson. Now off the block. Dolly just hits the air. Set by Sanders. Spiked by Stephen. Off of Hudson. Back to CSU side. Dug by him. Set by Sanders. Spiked by Page. Off the block. Down point CSU. Dug by TCU. Set by Hudson. Spiked by Ethan. Off the block. Down point CSU. Spiked by Mitch again off the block. This goes out of bounds, point CSU.
That's a good job by Mitch. Unfortunately for TC.
Straight over, King was up this punch back, set by Hudson now. Spiked over by Eileen, by Hester, right into the net, point CSU.
Eileen Hester comes.
A great thing by Golly, set by Sanders. Spiked by Jack Davidson off the block. This goes off the back line, out of bounds, point CSU. Done by Golly, took the ball, Sanders, spiked by Floyd, straight down for the point. If they want to do a comeback, it's right now. Down by spike by Davidson. Down for point CSU. The comeback is on. Now 3 points.
That was a terrific spike by Jackie.
Spike this time by Hudson. Down off the block. Point CSU. Megan Floyd and Danielle Mitch on. Poor dig by TCU. It's going to be an ace. CSU now with a 3-point advantage. Dug by TCU, set by Horio, spiked down by Hudson, great dig by Sanders, goes over the net, Rangers punches over, Page back over, set now by Hudson, spiked over by Rain, blocked by CSU, point! It is now match point, CSU hits the ball over, Good dig by Hemi. Set by Sanders. Spike by Mitch. Down point CSU. They win the game.